we're always funny. Hi, how are you? Nice to see that is live with us.
Appreciate it.
My pick of the show, it's so important. This is about a year here at QVC now, not quite a year. We've sold out of these multiple times because they are some of the most important things that I think that you can have. It's like a seatbelt. I pray that you're never, let's just throw it out there, attacked. I pray that you never have a family member who is out running and a car pulls up and there is that fear. I pray that you're never walking alone somewhere and it's dark out and you get the hairs in the back of your neck that stand up because you sense danger. I pray that never happens. But there's a reason why we wear a seatbelt anyway. There's a reason why we use hand sanitizer to protect us from unknown germs and things like that. It is just in case. That's what this is. This is just in case. This is to give you that sense of peace. And it might be for you when you're walking around at night, when you're running in the morning, when you're going to and from school or work or something like that. Or it might be that you're gifting it to the people that you love. Your moms, your sisters, your daughters, your granddaughters. Those people who you know are doing that. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'll tell somebody I'm going to New York City and they're like, oh my goodness, be careful. I feel safe in New York, but there's times when you don't always feel safe. Those people that you're worried about, you gift them these as well, because this is a super simple way to protect yourself. You get 2 of them. They are at $32.44 right now for 2 of them, which is fantastic. Usually they're $30 each. Here's your color choices. I love this black and the aqua. There's also the black and the rose gold. There's the black and the cheetah. There's the black and the red metallic. There is the gold and the coconut. Ooh, those are pretty. There's also the coconut and the silver. And then there's the coconut and the zebra. 500 already gone. We finally got them back in stock, and I'm so happy that we got them back in stock for gift giving season. Diana said, how are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Tell us the story behind these.
Sure. So these were co-founded by 2 amazing sisters, Allie and Amy. They both had daughters who'd been assaulted, and as devastating and, you know, as moms, obviously heartbreaking, it really brought about a conversation for them and their families, how they could create change, how could they keep their loved ones safe, and what could they do and create. And they created the Birdie. They wanted to create something that is simple, easy for anybody to use. You don't have to think about it at all. You simply just pull the top. It's a 115 decibel alarm with a flashing strobe light, and it is designed to, you know, deter, to create a distraction, bring all eyes on you.
Right.
Exactly. So, you know, we've all been in those situations where, whether it's a parking garage or walking the dog at night, we just have that uneasy sense about us. And to have a plan is so important. To have this. My daughter is 16. She's getting her license in a few weeks. Scary times for mom, but she has the Birdie, and, you know, she talks about all this independence. She wants to go to the park. She wants to go to the library and do all this independent stuff. Right. Once she can drive, well, she needs to have a plan, and this is a great plan to have.
I think back to what, you know, how I was in college and then living abroad by myself and things like that, and I was like, how did my mother even survive? Like I think about those things. I would have been a nervous wreck as a mother, and now unfortunately, don't you feel like it's a little scarier out there than it even was when we were growing up? I mean, I don't know, and I hate having that feeling, but now that we have the tools, like I wish I would have had this when I was walking back, you know, off campus at, you know, in the evenings and it was dark out. It gets dark now, like it's getting dark at like 6 o'clock. I mean, it's more dark than light outside these days, and that is scary. That gives us more opportunity for not great things to happen. All you have to do is carry this. I'm going to pull it for you just so you can hear. And how long does it go?
42 consecutive minutes. Hopefully you never have to use it that long, but super simple. All you did, pull the top, that activates the alarm. It comes with a great brass key ring, so you can attach this to your purse, you can attach it to your backpack, your belt, your gym bag, and have it with you at the ready. You can put your keys on here. So it's just simple. You pull it. You've got the flashing strobe light as well. I'll never forget a time when I had an 11 o'clock flight landing in Newark Airport. I was scared to death, like going to my car that night. And it was years ago. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a Birdie with me.
Parking lots are some of the scariest, I think. You know, especially dark parking lots. Like that doesn't, you know, it just doesn't make you feel safe. And and when the little hairs in the back of your neck go up or you start to worry, that is usually your own like spidey sense. And you're probably pretty right. So that's when you make sure you have this and you grab this and you feel safe. And I know that we carry phones these days, and I know that we've got, you know, watches that have stuff on them. But this is easier, it's faster, and once you pull it, it's 42 minutes of loud, come look at me, come help me going on. And you know what? You put it back in and you can use it for a different day. Let me take you through colors. There's your aqua and your black. There's your black and your rose gold. There's the black and the leopard. There's also a black and a red. There's the coconut and gold. There's that coconut and silver, and then there's a coconut and the zebra. 2 of them. So one for me and then one for you, or send them both to somebody, do a bill to, ship to get them to.
Kids in college. I mean, I think every kid in college. My son, he's 20, he's a sophomore, but he lives off campus. He's walking all the time, and he's in a city 12 hours away from me.
We were in the meeting talking about these, and we had both the director, we also had a producer who both had kids who were off at college. And actually the best was one of them, the daughter actually called one of our photojournalists, one of our directors, and said, Dad, buy me this because the other girls have them and this would be super great. So even the teenagers, even the young adults know how important this is. And I'll go the opposite direction as well. I think about the very independent, more advanced in years people that you have in your life. Your mom, who is in her 70s, who's in her 80s and still lives alone, still wants to do everything. Your dad who wants to do the same. Get them these because they're at major risk. We were all at risk, don't get me wrong. You turn on the news and it's just like, are you kidding me what's going on? Everybody's at risk, but there are certain groups that we think about that you might be buying these for.
You know, kids walking home from the bus stop, you going to the gym, working late at night, just meeting friends late at night, walking through the parking lot. We want to be empowered, and this is about empowering women and men and youngsters and teenagers, you know, so that they feel confident and feel secure walking around in your daily life. So, you know, and it's so easy. You just pull the top. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to wonder, am I going to do it right? You just pull and bring all those eyes onto you so that, you know, everyone around is looking. And interestingly enough, when Amy and Allie get emails from somebody that, you know, did use it, pull the alarm, the people who are kind of up to no good back off with their hands in the air.
Away.
Like, back up. Nobody wants to, you know, if they're really ill-intentioned, they don't want to deal with the sound.
Absolutely. I do, once again, think that this is one of those situations where you buy this in the just in case. We put our seatbelts on. They add seatbelts to cars, not because you are for sure going to get in an accident, but just in case. And that's what this is all about. So I don't think that this is a, oh, do I need it or do I not need it? I think this is a, you must have this. All of us should be proactive just to protect ourselves and others. Here's what we have left. And more of these just arrived. We haven't even had this brand here for a year, and they always sell out because they're easy to pick up at about $16 each. There's a black and a aqua, black and a rose gold, most popular, black and leopard, black and red. Then there is the coconut and gold, the coconut and the silver, and then there's also the coconut and the zebra. They are essential. Please pick up multiples. I don't know if we're going to have them later on in the gift giving season, so now is a great time to pick them up. Diana, thank you.
And
thanks again to the sisters who created these, because I think they're just so absolutely fantastic. Those are my pick of the show. Hey, don't forget about Sphinx that we had earlier. Over 6,000